What's going on, guys? It's Jed. Welcome to Sunday's Bitcoin update. So, again, not much has changed since our last update, since it was relatively just a few days ago. But there are some levels that we need to update. So, we are currently on the 1 hour, right, which is where we last left off. And as you can see, um, if we go moving closer, our mastermind was during this green candle. There was a rejection under it, and then a body candle close in between it. And then as you can see, these two candles is what started the move up. And yeah, I mean, you can clearly see it hard closed right below this swing high, which is actually right there. I mean, again, you can mark it on the wick, regardless, whichever you like. But again, I like the bodies. But as you can see, ultimately, this was the correct resistance because this is an origin level that was rejected 2 times, 3 times actually, then four, and then another attempt to break out of it, but it failed. So even on the 1 hour, guys, you'll see trends, even on a higher time frame. You'll see the 1 hour. Sometimes these 1 hour levels are quite powerful in the local move. So the good thing about it is that it's hard closing above this daily. So if you go to the daily time frame, you'll see. But like I said, the way you guys want to look at it, the more hard closes above a resistance, pretty much the higher chances of it moving up because the more hourly hard closes on a smaller time frame, right? The more um, sort of the increased opportunity, the increase of the chances of it hard closing on the daily, right? So this is the 1 hour. You can see there's a test of this daily downtrend. So let's go back to the daily downtrend. All right. Okay, perfect. And yeah, you can still see this. This was the downtrend that actually I forgot who mentioned that I should have marked, which is great that you had spotted that out because you can see this is still valid, guys. As you can see, it's rejecting. It did not hard close above it. It's like pretty much the body closing on it, but relatively it's still valid because now it's using as a resistance. We can delete this 1 hour, sort of just to clean up the chart. And now you can see we're working pretty much in this range here. Let's see if we can delete any more levels. No, everything looks pretty solid here, even on the 4 hour. Let's go back to the 1 hour and see what's going on now. So, what are some levels that we can mark on the 1 hour, right? I see, right off the bat, I see a 1 hour support that I can see that we can mark, which is right here, right? Okay, so now we understand. So just by doing that, we narrowed it down a lot better. By deleting that 1 hour downtrend, and now we're left with this. Okay, so we have this is obviously accumulation inside distribution, because this is pretty much the only 1 hour level that's holding the move. I wouldn't be surprised if it continues to fall down back to this daily downtrend, but regardless, it's still very bullish, even if it does retest a daily. But this is our zone. So this is our zone. So as you can see, it's been pretty much bouncing back and forth within this region. And if you want to go even more into detail, right, you would just mark your very local downtrend on the 1 hour, right, for anyone that's, it's trading. So, trading, like daily trading. So you have this 1 hour, see the apex breakouts. Move out here, ends up finding accumulation here. And if you're curious, the apex would be down there, but you would array from this point, right? And then you would evolve it from here, evolve from here, and etc. until it eventually just broke out back up here, and then you can delete that. But ultimately, you want to move this now to here, right? And you can see there's hard closes above it, so we're going to move it here, right? We're not going to move it here because it looks nicer or here because it looks nice. This is a swing high. Okay, that's the next swing high. So now we have a much more local sort of route, the pathway on the 1 hour that we can see as if it continues to hold between this range, we are now working with this hourly apex, right? So now we really narrowed it down on the 1 hour. So again, it's the same theory, guys. It's just going that smaller down into the time frames and just breaking it down. It's just simple as that. So you can see there's a lot of space here on the bottom. If we disregard this daily downtrend that's acting as support, if we just disregard that, there's a lot of space in here. So again, if it does fall below this 1 hour, this daily uptrend is what's most likely going to catch it. And there's a 4 hour here, and then even an additional downtrend here. So there's a number of daily supports that will support the move. So again, it's more leaning on locally on the bullish side of things. Even if it does fall here, it's still bullish, guys. So yeah. So I don't want to overcomplicate it too much. There's no reason to, because there really hasn't been much changes on Bitcoin since. But yeah, because it's Sunday, we're going into the week, I figured this would be a great opportunity to sort of, break down on what we can expect ahead going into this week. It's crazy. It's October and it's almost end of the year. So usually at the end of the year, to be honest, guys, it's always been a pretty a bearish. It's always been pretty bearish these past 5 or so years that I've been training. The end of the year has always been it has been pretty bad. But hopefully we'll see Bitcoin, do the opposite locally, as we continue moving forward. It's been in an uptrend so far. So we'll see how strong Bitcoin moves as we, go through the months. So yeah, that's the Bitcoin update, guys. I'll see you on the altcoin update. So before going to the altcoin updates, again, if we're seeing Bitcoin in accumulation, well, not really. It's accumulation inside this distribution period. We'll probably see the same thing, right? On the 1 hour time frame. But if we go on the daily, right? Again, 2 candles since our last mastermind. So, yeah, like again, this daily uptrend is where I'm looking at. So for anyone that's on the 1 hour and that's trading, you would focus here. But yeah, I'm really waiting on how this uptrend ultimately works out for Bitcoin as we get closer to it. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. If any questions or comments, just drop a comment down below and I'll get to you as soon as possible. See ya. Bye.